Hey, it is
Ella.
November 7th, Tuesday, and I'm here with Jay,
Ella.
who was in the Conjuration vlogs, but hasn't been in just one of these regular videos because he's from Canada. But today we are going to review a short film. I don't know, at 30 minutes, are you a short film anymore?
I don't know.
A medium film?
A short film blockbuster. Let's put it that way.
Okay, a short film blockbuster called Kung Fury. Available on YouTube, link in the down bar. I'm not sure that I can describe this at all, but I will say that this review will contain spoilers.
So just watch it first and then come in and enjoy this.
Yeah. I'm also not sure that you can spoil it because I'm not sure that I could tell you a plot point. I'm not sure there were any. So it is made in, well, released on YouTube anyway 2 years ago, so 2015, and made probably in 2013, 2014, but set in 1985.
And other time periods.
Yeah, but the flavor of the film is 1980s.
True.
So it features a lot of 80s styles and a lot of 80s graphics, including the Tron-esque lines just going on forever to simulate some sort of computer world.
Yep. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite 80s graphic bit?
Honestly, probably the animation sequence.
Oh yeah, that's true. There is an afterlife sequence that's all animated in that 80s animation style too.
Yeah.
So a brief rundown of who exists in Kung Fury. You have Kung Fury, which is the main character's name, and he was a cop who got struck by lightning and bit by a cobra at the same time, and learned this kung fu that no one else knows, and he became Kung Fury. And then you have Triceracop.
He is the immortal Kung Fury.
Yes, he is the immortal Kung Fury. You have Triceracop, his partner who's a Triceratops. You have
Hacker Man.
Mm-hmm. That's Jay's favorite character. We'll talk about him in a minute. You have a couple of Viking ladies named
Katana and Barbariana.
Yep. Woo! And then, of course, you have Thor.
Can't
makes
forget
a brief
Thor.
appearance. And you have the main villain, Hitler, otherwise known as
Kung Fuhrer.
So yeah, Hitler is apparently a kung fu master and calls himself Kung Fuhrer, and was trying to discover the tricks of Kung Fury. And the movie actually ends with you not knowing what's going to happen to Hitler because you thought you killed him, but turned out he time traveled. So there could be a sequel in the works. Two things that I want to talk about too before we finish is, first off, Hackerman. Looks great. He's got the perfect look, and he can hack
Anything.
literally anything. Literally anything. He starts by tracing a cell phone call, which doesn't seem that crazy, except that
It's the 80s.
yeah. But you're like, oh, he's super powerful. Then
He hacks time.
and then
He hacks away bullet wounds.
that's my favorite bit. Kung Fury makes back up. He's like, what happened? And he's like, I hacked away your bullet wounds. Guys, things you didn't know you could do with an 80s keyboard. Hack away bullet wounds. But he definitely does a lot of ridiculous stuff, and he is a very enjoyable character. And he's just very mellow.
Yeah.
Very even keel the whole time. And he does transform into a robot. He puts on his battle armor and basically
he hacks himself into being a robot.
Yep, hacks himself into being a robot, which is great. The other thing that this film features, which, as you know, is one of my favorite things, is time travel. Hence the hacking time. But Kung Fury lives in this weird alternate dimension with laser raptors and
Vikings in the same era.
yeah, and also just a lot of other like strange things like Triceratops.
Yep.
But the time travel bit, clearly they hacked themselves back in time, and that went very badly. Ended up way too far, then used Thor's hammer to travel forward in time, and then Hackerman hacked everybody else back in time, and then hacked them all forward, I guess.
Either that or they used Thor's portal. I don't entirely know. They just somehow are back to the present.
Never explained. But it is an interesting time travel thing because he actually, like, when he comes back to the present, we come back to the present before he left in the past. Like, okay. So, he traveled back in time, and when we return to the present, we return to a time before he traveled back in time.
Exactly.
Except that he knows about the time travel because he recognizes Hitler's symbol
Yeah.
on the crazy game machine.
Oh yeah, we didn't cover the crazy game machine.
Oh yeah, an arcade game comes to life and kills people. It's actually, if we do a cosplay of this, he wants to be Hackerman, and I am debating between Triceratops and the arcade game that kills people. Alright, so now rating, and would you recommend this to other people?
Out of 5, yeah?
Yeah, out of 5.
I would definitely give it a solid 5. It definitely has lots of twists and turns and surprises and good characters. And yes, I'd absolutely recommend it because I've shown many people this thing.
Yeah, clearly Jay recommends it because he's the reason I watched it. I would also recommend it to people, especially if you like absurd things. And in, the vein of absurd, I feel like you should give it S stars out of 5. Like, you just need to give it some sort of arbitrary something else.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm going to give it S out of 5 stars.
For stupendous or something along those lines.
Yeah. Or stupid. Who knows? The debate is open. But yeah, we enjoyed ourselves and we've had fun, and I hope you enjoyed this sort of review. I'll see you tomorrow.